thankfully. It seems like a lot of the snow has let up at this point in time. Danielle, I missed what you said. All right, we're going to send things to our Colby Satterfield. She finally found herself a hat. Colby, I'm happy for you. You're down at Hampton Park.
People were wondering about your hat, Colby. They wanted you to get something on your head.
I know. I saw a lot of people commenting on your post, Raphael, saying, where is Colby's hat? Well, I had like an earmuff thing on my head, and I was saving the hat for later. I learned a lot today, guys. I also learned to wear double gloves, and I also learned to wear double socks and bring 6 jackets, but luckily I did bring all of that. But guys, I'm at Hampton Park, and it's in downtown Charleston. It's surrounded by trees, and driving around the park, I drive around the park every single day, and the tree branches were just sagging. They were hitting the tops of the cars, and I know Raf and Lisa were talking a little bit earlier about that freezing rain, then the snow getting on all the trees. But to give you guys an idea of what it kind of looks like on the branches, here's what it's like on the leaf. Look at these icicles. I mean, the whole, I don't want to break it off because I don't want to break the whole thing, but look at this leaf. Just snaps right in half. It's completely ice, and that's what's on a lot of these trees. And I know we're talking about a lot of down power lines, but this gives you an idea of just what is coating those tree limbs and power lines. But guys, other than the trees around the park, this has been a hot spot for fun. I've seen all day on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. This has been the hub for pups and people. You can even see here, it looks like a sled track. You see this here, and a lot of footprints as you go into the park. It's pretty empty and cold now. And Raphael and Lisa, I know you guys have been in the studio all day, hard at work, giving everyone the latest information. So I wanted to have a little bit of fun for you. So here you guys go. There, we'll get up and look at it, is your snow angel for you. That's actually really good. So hopefully this gives you an insight of a little bit of fun that we've seen a lot of people having all day long across Low Country with this beautiful snow. I'm live in Hampton Park. I'll send it back to you guys.
Colby, that was awesome. That's the nicest thing a reporter's ever sent back from the field.
You know, I saw a lot of dogs earlier in the park too, playing around, enjoying snow for the first time. So hopefully she found a clean spot.
Yes, yes, this is very true. Hey, off the air, you can still continue to send your pictures in. Live 5 News, our Facebook page, and you can also send them to our Facebook page, Raphael James, Live 5 News, Lisa Wiseman.
Okay, we'd love to see them. We're going to send things to our Colby Satterfield, who is live for us in Hampton Park right now, trying to get some snowflakes off her.
Yeah, Lisa, right now I am on East Bay at the Customs House. We just moved. We've been going very, very, very slow on the roads, and you can see no one is on the roads, which is good. They are heeding the warning because they are completely covered with snow and ice. So speed is a big thing that we've been taking slow. But Raphael and Lisa, I'm going to speed some things up. All day long, I wanted to go sledding. I've seen Harv, I've seen Karina go sledding. So I got my handy dandy lid, kind of nervous. I tested this out and it worked good. So let's see, Customs House steps. Here we go. Ah! And it was a success. Got my sledding in. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Did a snow angel for you before. Some sledding now. Giving you guys a piece of the snow that everyone has been experiencing. I'm live in downtown. Colby Satterfield. Back to you guys.
Wow. Lessons
Back's
learned
gonna hurt today, leaving behind piles of snow and frozen statues. That is where we find our Colby Satterfield. Now, Colby, even the pineapple fountain behind you, that froze today.
Yeah, Lisa, whenever you think of all the big Charleston icons, you automatically think of the pineapple fountain. And when you come here to downtown Charleston, it's a hustle and bustle. But Lisa, listen, you don't hear anything at all. That's because the fountain is frozen and no water is coming out of that fountain right now. Now look how big these icicles are hanging down on this fountain. This just shows you, how cold it is. I'm from Missouri, the cave state, and some of those big icicles look just like stalactites that I would see in a cave. If I were to see this without knowing, that's what I would think. Those icicles are so big. And Lisa, it's not just the ice, but it's also the snow. Look at how much snow they have here in Charleston. My whole length of my hand. You can see it comes up above my fingers, and even underneath that thick layer of ice we've been talking about all day long out on the roadways. But Lisa, we've been driving downtown very, very slow, of course, and luckily we've not seen that many people out on the roadways tonight, and people that we have seen were driving very, very slow, because if you don't have to be out on the roads, you don't have to go to work or have to be out on the roads, you shouldn't be out on the roads, because even coming to a halt, kind of slide a little bit with that ice underneath that. I'm sure we'll be talking more about that in the newscast, how you should not be on the roads. I'll have more from downtown Charleston coming up in just a little bit, but for now I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Colby, thank you very much. And right now, hundreds of people in the low country headed to bed, and some of them are doing so without any power. Earlier today, we had more than 10,000 homes that were left in the dark due to the inclement conditions. Well, tonight, just more than 800 remain powerless.
Snow,
landmark,
ice, Ravenel Bridge, and the Pineapple Waterfront Park.
Looking different.
A lot different today, and our Colby Satterfield is standing by with a very unique view of it. Hi, Colby.
Oh, Raphael and Lisa, one of my favorite places to come in Charleston. The Pineapple Fountain, you can see, completely frozen. Now, Raphael and Lisa, look how big these icicles are. I mean, those are huge. Now, this is usually flowing and beautiful, but right now it just looks icy and frozen. And look at the visibility as you just look out into the water. You can't really even see anything, but if you look this way, you do see a cruise ship, which if you guys don't hear from me in the next few hours, that's where I am. Because if you look, my scarf is supposed to be white, my hair is brown, and covered in snow. I feel like I'm blending in here in downtown Charleston, but it is beautiful. It is like a winter wonderland. And take a look how much snow they actually have here. If you come over here, that's snow, and then there's a layer of ice. I'm not even going to attempt to get down through that. But if you just look over here, look how beautiful it is with palm trees covered in snow, a sight, Raphael and Lisa, I thought that I would never see, but it is a beautiful one at that. I'll send it back to you guys in the warm studio.
Oh, Colby, I feel like she needs a cup of hot cocoa, maybe some coffee or tea.
All of it. All of it. Good job, Colby. Palmetto trees. Yeah, palmetto trees.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, it looks like a lot of fun.
In case they have to shut it down again. Our Colby Satterfield is live at the entrance to the island right now.
And Colby, I'm sure people out there on Folly are just like the rest of us, ready to get things back to normal.
Raphael, that they are. I've been talking to people on Folly all evening on the beach, the snow-covered beach, and also on Center Street, and everyone I talked to says they're getting a little stir-crazy and they're ready for this snow to melt off. Folly Beach lived up to its street name with snow-covered beaches and icy bridges.
And now I guess I just love the snow on the beach.
For those living on the island, it's been an adventure.
Kind of staggered some people that, or crippled some people that didn't realize, you know, what it was like. So I can only imagine living up north.
Also an adventure for the only grocery store on the island.
It's been a lot of groceries, and I heard that people were still here from the holiday weekend, from the New Year. So people got stuck, the airports have been closed, and people needed groceries, didn't want to have to drive. So luckily we were here.
With the roads covered in ice, Burt's has been the only option.
Burt's, we made those, but we never close.
Living up to that motto when just about everything else was shut down and the normal hustle and bustle almost didn't exist.
Pretty quiet. Love it.
Yeah.
I got a full house generator. If power goes out, I'm good to go. Just tuck her in and stay a few days. Go back to work.
A strange few days where people have had nowhere to go and beaches are covered in snow.
It's kind of surreal, and it just makes me glad I live in Charleston, because you get the best of both worlds.
But some say they're ready for this surreal white world to be over and get back to the grind, or for some, back to the waves.
It's time to be over, ready for it to melt and get back to normal Charleston weather. I think Wednesday was a ton of fun for people, for kids and adults alike, but people are a little nervous to drive, ready to get back to normal life.
Folly
Folly Beach city officials are urging everyone to stay off the roads, especially at night when refreezing can occur. Folly Beach city officials also say you can expect lower water pressure with these low temperatures. Live on Folly Beach, Colby Satterfield, Live 5 News.
Some of Charleston's biggest downtown tourist attractions covered in snow and ice.
You might not even recognize them. Colby Satterfield joins us now. And Colby, it has to be quite a sight where you are downtown.
It is so surreal, Raphael and Lisa, to be at Waterfront Park, and if you just look over this way a little bit, it looks just like a winter postcard for somewhere not in Charleston. The palm trees have icicles on them, something I thought I would never see here. It's just, I keep saying it, so surreal. And something else I never thought I would do, which I can't do, is build a snowman at Waterfront Park. Raphael and Lisa, I spent the better part of about 30 minutes trying to build a snowman. Every time I get a snowball, it just completely falls apart. So I'm failing at that. But I want to show you, look at my boots, just walking across here. These Missouri farm boots have been getting a workout today, but even walking here in Waterfront Park, you can see just how much snow there is. But it's not just the snow. Take a look at all of the icicles on this bench. You can see we've been saying that there's that layer of snow and then that layer of ice, and here is proof. Look at this one. Proof that we have had still the freezing rain and still the icicles. We saw the pineapple fountain too. The icicles that they have left behind. But Raphael and Lisa, just crazy to think all these tourist attractions and beautiful places we have in downtown Charleston covered in snow, and it's been crazy. I've seen the Weather Channel down here, CNN down here, and the craziest of all, a guy riding on a Christmas tree down, I think it was Market Street. It's been crazy. People sledding everywhere downtown Charleston just all day. A day of firsts for me. First things I never thought I would see in Charleston. Live at Waterfront Park. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, not a whole lot of people walking around, not a whole lot of cars out on the roads. In fact, some of the only ones that are out there are those belonging to the State Department of Transportation. They continue to treat and plow roadways all